What is awareness of self or lack thereof? Awareness of self, being conscious, being enlightened, is knowing the truth of yourself, is seeing the truth of yourself, and being able to speak to the truth of yourself. When you have people who are quote unquote bullshitters, who are literally liars, and yet they don't speak to this truth of who they are. Then instead they speak to the positive attributes of themselves as they see themselves. And it's not only that they won't speak to the negative, it is that they have no awareness of self. They're not conscious of these things of themselves. That is lack of awareness of self. It's not that they refuse, it's that they can't see it. But then the refusal comes when one presents it to them in whatever manner. If one is even willing to sit down, to speak in a calm voice, to go down a list, to really break it down intellectually, to try to bring in as much objective truth in there as possible, to bring in as much truth as possible. They are not willing. They don't want to hear it. They are in lack of awareness of self. When someone puts forward that they are of a specific nature, of a specific mindset, of a specific being, you must weigh all the words and all the actions. You must discern in truth if there is a consistency in word and deed, thought and action. If they are able to speak to their self, the good and the bad. As I speak of truth, how is one able to verify, validate, and get a voucher for that I myself am not a liar or a bullshit? You must check the consistency of my word and my deed. Do I consistently say the same thing? Am I consistent in this? And not just on what I say, it is what I say and how that applies to what I say about myself. Do I show an awareness of self? Do I show that I am conscious of myself? There are those who profess that they are of a specific religion, that they bow and follow a specific God, a specific Savior, and they give themselves a title to show this. And the question is, do they uphold every single virtue that is put upon that God, that religion, that Savior? Do they show a continuous and full effort in being that which that title entails? That which they say they are, They show a consistent effort and willingness in word and in deed and in challenge from another to sit down peacefully, intellectually. Be willing to list item by item, line by line, that which goes against what they say and that which speaks for what they say. Make it objective. Let the truth speak to it. And if the truth says that they are that which they say they are, that they're shown a consistency in word, in deed, in thought, and in action. If they have shown the ability to speak to that which can be held to be negative, they can speak to that which is held to be positive. And they're showing an awareness of it within themselves. But then you can say they have awareness of self. You must be able to display this. Once you are conscious.